Hello students. Yes, in today's video we shall understand what are the various objectives of investment, right? What is the main objective? What is the purpose of, putting money into some work or a project or in order to expand a business? Why investment is important? What are the main objectives? What are the goals of it? We shall understand. So under objectives we have two bifurcations. One is on the primary objective, the other side you have the secondary objective. Clear? Under primary objective we have the first one is safety. What is safety? See, while no investment option is completely safe, right? That's very, very true. But there are products, that are preferred by investors which are, risk averse, which is a risk free. So, always, some individuals they invest with an objective of keeping their money safe, irrespective of the rate of return they are going to receive on the capital. Fine. If I have to, give such kind of examples, listen, perhaps there's a true to kind of there is no such thing as a completely safe and secure investment. Whatever it is, at least you have to bear a minimal risk in order to fetch the return, right? So it is very important that you need to see that the safest investments are usually they are found in the money market, such as the treasury bills are there, and then the certificate of deposits are there, the commercial bills are there, isn't it? So you need to the particular investor, the investor, when we talk about investor, it can be an individual or it can be an industry. So always they need to make sure what is it all about, what is the risk associated with that. Fine. So before understanding that, we need to understand what is this treasury bill is all about, right? So treasury bill are basically, I told you, they are the money market instruments. They are for the short term, the debt instruments which are issued by the government of India, right? Presently we have the three tenors, like namely we have 91 days and 182 days and 364 days, where they are zero coupon securities and you need not pay the interest for that. So if you guys like ask me, ma'am, like how it is going to work, see, when someone is going to buy the treasury bill, which is also called as T bill, they are loaning the money to the government, right? Because government is issuing the treasury bond, so they become their creditor, right? Since it is 100% guaranteed by the government's end issuing the loan, it's one of the safest investment available on the market because it is issued by the government. So here you can talk about the safety, right? And always if we talk about the bonds also, bonds always consist of the fixed rate of interest, isn't it? What is bond again? See, bonds are nothing but which bears the fixed rate of interest, and apart from that, what it is a fixed income instrument, that which again going to represent a loan made by the investor to the borrower, right? Again, this is one of the safest way of investing, right? Likewise, you have money, so it is very important always you take care of the safety of your investment. Apart from the risk and return, of course, yeah, but apart from that, what is it? One factor that matters is the safety, right? It can be the fixed deposits, the savings account, the government bonds as well. Clear? So you need to always take care of the safety. Next one, it is on the income. What is this income is all about? See, some individuals they invest with the objective of generating a second source of income, right? They invest in the products so that in order to that they are going to get the income. So the safest investments, they are the one of those likely to have the lowest rate of income return or the yield. So always the investors, they inevitably sacrifice a degree of safety if they want to increase their yields, right? So that the inverse relationship between safety and yield, as yield increases, safety generally goes down and it will be a vice versa. So always the investors, they're going to make kind of careful decisions at the time of when they want the level of income generation in their portfolios. So they are going to make the wise decision, as I told you, while the safety is an important objective, right, for each and every person, because a majority of them invest to receive the capital gains, the capital appreciation, which means they just want the invested amount to grow, not be the same. So there are several options, that are available in the market. With that, you have to link with the income. What is the income? If I say, for example, if I get into stocks or a mutual funds or a gold property or a commodity, what is the growth I'm going to get? Growth that is in terms of monetary, that is in terms of money growing, that talks about the income. So the investor need to be very, very careful with that aspect. Fine. So the next step is the growth of capital. What is growth of capital? It is mostly, associated with the purchase of common stock. It can be about the securities, right? It is very, very important how, the investor is going to, grow his money, whatever the amount he has invested, whereas he has several options in the market. He needs to take care of all those things and needs to take care of, the important note on the capital gains, that which offers the potential tax advantages, right? All these things are very, very important. And apart from that, he needs to take care of the safety. One is safety is very important, the second one is income is very important. Whether, see, the basic objective of any investment is to generate a source of income, right? That's how. Then linking with that, the next one is growth of capital. Whatever the amount you have invested, the invested amount should grow, right? So this is how the primary objectives are going to work. Next up, you have secondary objectives. What are the secondary objectives? Secondary objectives, the first one what we have is tax minimization. What is a tax? A tax is levied by an individual or a company, right? So here an investor, he may pursue certain investments, in order to adopt the tax minimization as a part of, his or her investment strategy. And a highly paid executive, for example, if I have to give, if someone wants to, seek the investments with favorable tax treatment, in order to lessen his or her overall income tax burden, making the contributions, with a tax sheltered retirement plan would be fine. So what I'm telling is all about, see, some people invest their money in various financial products solely, in order to minimize is all about reducing their tax liability, whereas some products offer tax exemptions, while many tax benefits on long terms as well. So it is like something where the investor is looking for the reduction in the tax, in order to minimize his tax burden is what he is looking for. Clear? This is one of the objectives. The next objective is marketability or liquidity. Both are one and the same. What is this marketability or liquidity is all about? See, many of the investments we have discussed priorly are reasonable illiquid, right? Which cannot be like immediately sold and easily convertible into the cash. So here what we say is achieving a degree of liquidity requires, what do I say, the sacrifice of a certain level of income or a potential for the capital gains. Basically, the many investment options are not liquid, they are illiquid, right? Basically they can't be converted into the cash instantly. Yes, this would be better. It can't be converted into the cash instantly, but however some people, they prefer investing in the options that can be used during the emergencies. It includes the examples like stocks, money markets, instruments, and the exchange traded funds, right? So things are going to work like that. So the advantages are also similar, right? So it is better to have the a liquidity market where easily you can convert the assets into the cash, easily it can be sold, right? So these are the various objectives of the investment.